I am Vasilis Kalidis, a chef, a restaurant owner, and a world traveler. I'm standing at the town square of Kalavryta in the North Peloponnese. It's early spring and a bit out of season because during the winter weekends the city is crowded by Athenians. They come here to ski, shop, wander around this cozy square and take in the fresh mountain air. The town of Kalavryta also holds a dear place in the hearts of all Greeks because of two separate historic events. During World War II, all males over 12 in this town were executed by the Nazis as retribution against the local resistance. The hands of the old cathedral clock are stopped at 2:34 p.m., the time the massacre began. Back in 1821, on March 25th, in a monastery nearby, the local bishop and the chieftains from the surrounding areas raised the flag of Greece and declared independence from the Ottoman Empire after 400 years of slavery. The date is celebrated as the beginning of the modern Greek state. On the streets around the square, there are many shops offering traditional souvenirs and local food products. In Greece, people find 1,001 ways to introduce feta cheese to their everyday meals. Today, we'll see how they combine it with homemade pasta. Voula is the owner of this pasta workshop and has promised to show us her famous recipe, rooster with tomato and feta. Καλησπέρα Βούλα.
Γεια σου Βασίλη, καλώς ήρθες.
Ευχαριστώ, να σε καλά γλυκιά μου. Ήρθα εδώ γιατί όλα τα Καλάβρητα μιλάνε για τον κόκορά σου, τον κόκορα με τη φέτα που φτιάχνεις. Θα μου δείξεις πώς τον κάνεις?
Βεβαίως, κόκορας κρασάτος με λαζάνια και φέτα τυρί.
Voula is browning the meat in hot virgin olive oil. Now it's time for the red wine vinegar. Wow. The smell is amazing, trust me. Finely chopped onions and garlic. Fresh diced tomatoes. Just a tiny pinch of sugar. And now it's time for the spices. Cinnamon stick, cloves, and allspice. And now we'll let the rooster simmer for about 1 hour. The rooster now is soft and tender, and Voula, she just boiled her egg noodles. Σερβίρουμε? Και αυτό. I think the sauce is the best part of the stew.
Πιστεύω τώρα ότι πρέπει να είναι τέλειο.
Σούπερ είναι, Βούλα μου, μια χαρά.
Ωραία.
Και τώρα τι θα βάλεις πάνω?
φέτα και θα το γαργύρουμε με λίγο μαϊντανό.
Τέλεια. Πάμε για τη φέτα.
Βεβαίως.
Look how the real Greek feta melts over the rooster. And it's a cheese you can grate too over pasta and noodles. Τέλεια.
Ωραία. Και τώρα θα βάλουμε μαϊντανό.
I'm gonna add the parsley.
Μπράβο, Βασίλη.
Το κήπος
Τέλεια.
είναι.
Ναι, τέλειο.
That's what I call real Greek food. Τέλειο. Super. Thank you. I love the deep flavor of feta in this dish. And it's a good thing we're in Kalavryta because they produce a lot of feta here. The local farmers cooperative produces 90 tons of feta a day. But what makes feta cheese the real Greek feta? Barrel-aged feta cheese is made from a mix of at least 70% sheep milk and the rest is goat milk. Both sheep and goats are from free-range herds. The real Greek feta is made during spring when the grass is green. The milk produced by animals grazing on this grass has a thick, sweet texture. Feta cheese rests in the barrel for 4 months. It's time for a taste. Ευχαριστώ. Its texture is compact, slightly crumbly and creamy. Its flavor, it's tangy, salty, and it tastes like sweet milk. Feta cheese at its best.
Wake up. This morning's waiting just for you. All this light dripping out of the sky. This is no time to be blue.
After a good night's rest, I'm gonna catch a train that follows a unique trail. I found this really interesting picture that shows us how the train goes from the mountain all the way down to the seaside. All on board! The train is quite modern, but the tracks were built back in 1885. It was an engineering accomplishment at the time. They practically carved the tracks on the edge of the rock, traveling along a river. The train has to travel uphill for 15 miles using an ingenious system of traction. It clamps itself on the track and pulls itself forward. There are several points where you can get off the train, enjoy the nature, and get back on board the next train. From the mountain to the sea in just 45 minutes after this amazing train ride. Now we have enough time to chill out and enjoy our evening by the sea. It's early in the spring and the sea is warm enough I could take a dive, but for the time being I just washed my tomato because I want to enjoy the ultimate Greek sandwich. All I need is a loaf of homemade bread, the feta cheese they gave me from the cheese factory, some extra virgin olive oil, a tomato, oregano, and this really nice Kalamata olive paste. First of all, I want 2 hearty slices of this loaf. I'm gonna spread the Kalamata olive paste. Now it's time for the real Greek feta. I just want 2 thin slices. Now it's time for this chubby tomato. I just want 2 hearty slices. I will give moisture to my sandwich. Actually, this is a summer sandwich, and all children used to eat one when playing games at the backyard, but I like it all year round. Some dry mountain oregano go on top, and a splash of extra virgin olive oil. That's it, ready in less than 2 minutes. We're gonna cut the sandwich in half, and now it's time to enjoy it.